There it is. No, that was a tree. There it is. Racquel. Get here! Bring it on!
Break!
An opening!
Looks like you haven't missed a beat.
You've gotten even stronger, Angelica.
Alright, you know what? Forget an intro. I ain't doing an intro. The stupid Aida mofo just ran around here, and there's already a tree that got in my way. Just forget it. Racquel, with the Bittersweet Gamers. I'm the angry opinionator.
Well, this episode's off to a smashing start.
There, that's my disguise. Take those glasses off. No one will ever recognize the Ashen Chevalier without the glasses that he only wears for school.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Works for Superman.
Meanwhile, Ash is going to realize his services are needed. Oh ho! Understood regarding Angelica. Tell her to come by tomorrow morning.
Of course, I'll let her know when she gets back. My word, she's the same as ever. But now Schwarzer, too? Attempting to venture out alone at night with Jaegers lurking around every corner? Yeah, but it's totally something he'd do, you know?
Yeah.
But he's got those two with him, so we probably don't need to worry.
I don't know, we need a fourth party member really badly. Basic game mechanics don't really work smoothly without four.
Hey, was that...
Yes, most likely the instructor snuck off without us, and it's time for us to mope about it. Again? I thought we've trained him by now.
So damn obvious. It's easier if he ain't around anyway.
Heading off on our own, are we? Yuna and the others should be here soon.
I like how she just appeared behind him.
As
An
she does.
adventure like this would be much better with friends, don't you agree?
You little... Your mask keeps slipping, by the way. But you know that, don't you? Yeah, this is all part of your plan.
I'm a member of Class 7. Nothing more, nothing less.
I don't doubt that, but it's like Milliam. I need to kind of see some proof about some things.
Yeah, Milliam has provided that, by the way.
Milliam has actually done what I asked her to do. There you go. I'm sure Muse will too, but seeing as we don't even know who she is, she certainly hasn't yet.
I heard you complaining about Instructor Rean and thought you might want a friendly ear.
Why would you be a friendly ear when it comes to complaining about Instructor Rean?
Come now, we have a strategy to devise.
There is no escape, Ash.
I was sure hoping Ash would just drive off and then join the crew here, but no, guess he has to escort around the rest of Class 7. Dark at 6 p.m.? There's like 3 months out of the year here where it's like that. And sometimes the sun doesn't even set till like 10 p.m.
Well, to be fair, we don't live on the coast.
I don't think the coast has anything to do with it.
Well, you know, time zones.
It's so different at night. I don't know what I was expecting, though. Racquel has all the entertainment you could ever indulge in. I'd say it holds up perfectly well against the entertainment districts in the Republic and Crossbow.
Don't tell me that's all you did when traveling the continent. Actually, don't. Let's focus on the Jaegers. We know that multiple witnesses have come forward with sightings in the city.
It could be those purple Jaegers or Needhog. Well, not even just those. We've got 4 in total.
Right, the Red Constellation and Zephyr are also possible. Let's start with investigating the more crowded spots and keep at it from there. We can get drunk later.
Instructor! And where there's a crowd, there's beer!
We can get drunk later!
Rean, you're down to drink now, right? Then let's hit up the clubs and casinos and...
All right. You're worse than I ever was.
Let's go, then. We should check out the places that stood out during the day and also hit up the casino so we can see what's on offer prize-wise. And that's not all. We've got to find this Miguel guy and kick his sorry butt. I'm due for a nice talk with that good, kind informant. Intelligence gathering sweep! Let's do this!
This is Quest Guy's first time in the main story. He is excited. Have you seen any Jaegers, desperate escort lady? Zephyr at the club. They're swingers, baby. Have you seen any Jaegers barking fox?
No, his name is Fox and he's a barker.
What does the fox say? Needhog and another group are shooting at each other all day. This is considered normal. Have you seen Jaegers, bartender friend of Sarah's? Two very scary Jaegers were here the other day.
Shirley and Gareth, huh?
Have you seen any Jaeger's high-strung sister?
What do you mean, high-strung? This job is really hard, and I'm not that well-respected yet or even that well-known. I'm doing the best I can. Why do you always have to make fun of me? Who are you anyway? Are you some kind of disappointing voice? The point is, I'm not high-strung.
We didn't really get any info, but Angelica hit on the sister. Being in the main story was everything Quest Guy hoped it was.
What an unexpected source. Yeah, the nightlife here sure brings its share of surprises.
Let's go over everything we know somewhere else.
Jaeger Corps are in the city, but that's the most we've got. Needhog, Zephyr, Red Constellation, it's almost like they're on rotation. They normally don't see each other at the same time. There might actually be a schedule.
Huh!
Like something of a truce, like this,
Yeah.
don't mess with things inside the town, nobody's gonna start anything,
If
on
they-
this days we get this, you get this.
That makes sense, because if they did start tearing up a town, then the Imperial Army is going to get involved.
Yeah. That Purple Corps is the most mysterious of them all. They may never set foot in Racquel, like they weren't in the rotation because they have to keep their identity secret. Instructor? You got something in mind?
No, I'm just mulling over the possibilities. It could be anyone. Enhanced Jaegers from the Society, a squad in the Intelligence Division in disguise, or even a disbanded escort fleet. I don't know what disbanded means, but there you go.
Well, you said escort too, so
That's where the L went.
about this, would it matter if I said one of them used Northern Slash? Then again, that could just be a trick trying to throw us off.
Very sneaky.
They're actually the Southern Jaeger.
Oh,
From Libero?
Yeah. The thing that's interesting, other than the disbanded escort fleets,
shut up.
enhanced Jaegers from the Society. The Jaegers the Society used in Sky SC, they were like drugged up somehow, which gave them all types of skills and extra physical abilities, which is how they were able to get someone like Gilbert to actually be an effective, well, relatively...
As effective as he could be.
Okay, really Campanella was just playing with him, but I had actually assumed ever since Zero that the drug they were on was Gnosis. Yeah, I heard the government's forced the Silver Whale to disband. The Silver Whale was the big escort fleet full of child soldiers that Leonora was part of.
Yeah.
They're disbanding actual sea Jaegers, huh?
I'm surprised there's enough of a threat from the sea for them to have even existed.
Like, are there pirates running around? There must be.
Apparently. It'd be nice if we had something more decisive. Like from a person who's in direct contact with them. Someone with connections. Let's go find that stupid informant. You think anyone like that exists?
If you need an informant, then you have your pick of the litter in Racquel.
Yeah, we ran into one earlier today. I'm thinking you might have contact with Needhog.
I shouldn't have drank this much.
Oh, good! I'm so glad to see you!
Huh?
Miguel, my friend. Unless you're Joseph, because they had the same sprite.
Well, I didn't make mirror this good every day. Gotta use it while I still got it. Oh, hey, the person I sent off to, I can still test my luck at the casino. Oh no.
You better not run away. We'll catch you.
Yeah, as drunk as I am.
Hey, nice to see you again. I'm sure the drinks you bought with the mirror selling out Ash tasted real good.
What's she saying, Ash Chevalier? Whoa, you're the Purple Lightning, and you're from House Ragnar.
Oh yes, we've met a few times before.
How did you know who I was just from my face?
Oh, you're just a hell of a source of mirror for me. And you're both so beautiful. I'd sure give anything to get to know you better. What? Is that a super hot babe standing naked right over there?
Oh my god, it's true!
Oh, I'm not about to fall for...
Where is she? Where?
Peace out!
Oh, for God's sake, Angelica!
After him!
I still don't see a naked girl anywhere. No, wait up!
He's such a snake! You two, don't fall for the oldest trick in the book!
I didn't, instructor. Sorry, he cut me for a split second.
He freaking looked! He looked!
That was a horrible attack on my very soul.
Alley-oop!
Oh,
What?
anything goes now. Let's get him.
Next will be parkouring above the rooftops.
A lovey-dovey married couple.
Excuse me, passing through.
Ah! Thieves!
Go back to flirting with each other. Don't mind me.
Sorry, I'm from the Bracer Guild.
Excuse me. Ciao, cutie. Oh.
Hey, Marichelle! Oh, not the baby! My dentures!
Oh, crap!
Looking good. Here you go. What? Has the genre of game changed?
Whew! I finally lost them. Time to go back to the hideout and lay low for a bit. Uh-oh!
Mirror device, activate.
Excellent.
She's hot.
What the heck?
Priorities.
That's an interesting way to use that.
This is a surprise.
What an unusual party to have.
Right?
Is that a mirror device? Huh. So you're in town.
Yes,
Oops.
off duty, of course.
I'm really glad to see her.
Major Claire!
She has gone through a lot of crap, and she is really super guilty.
Yeah.
Like, she's sticking her neck out to make the RMP do something it would not normally do, and good on her for doing it.
Nice. You sure look good in civilian clothes.
Good evening, Rean. And
Well.
to you two as well, Sarah, Angelica.
She is the icy maiden.
I stopped your perpetrator here, but maybe I overdid it a tad?
Mama, is that you?
Yes, dear. After that, everyone went to the pub near the station and traded information over dinner. What about the informant that they KO'd?
Oh, he's probably tied up at the table and no one's questioning anything because it's Racquel.
So it's not related to the RMP?
Or they already got the information from him.
Correct. I have some personal matters to attend to, so I'll be returning to the capital tomorrow. I'm in the city to enjoy some leisure time at the casinos and theaters. Understand? Wink, wink.
Yeah, right. That doesn't sound like you one bit. More like you're here on your own to follow up on the Jaegers. To help out the branch campus Ermilium, I'm sure.
Major. A sullen frown upon the lips of a woman is beautiful in its own way. Yet I would much rather see your stunning smile.
Stop hitting on her.
I understand the government's intent. So long as the branch campus is here, however, the government doesn't have any reason to worry about the state of the Lamar province. I know you're on break, but what would you say to cooperating on this matter? Rean. You're right. Now isn't the best time to work separately. Tomorrow's the start of the Imperial Provincial Council too, so it would be nice to have some help. I'll tell you what the RMP currently has on file.
Yes!
And now she's starting to actually offer information that she probably shouldn't be doing. In return, tell me what you know. Is that fair?
Fair enough. To start, a few members of Zephyr are hanging around. The Red Constellation, too. They've got about a medium-sized crew.
Seems like that one enforcer from the Society brought them with her? Yeah, surely the Sanguine Ogre. From what we understand, the Red Constellation was last spotted a few days ago. Zephyr, on the other hand, has been seen more frequently. We also have reason to believe the Red Constellation is camping nearby. And the same for Needhog and an unidentified group of Purple Jaegers. So even you don't know who they are? Hard to imagine the Intelligence Division drawing a blank. I'm sure the Intelligence Division already knows.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean that I do. I believe they just won't tell anyone outside of a specific circle. What I can confirm is that they have no relation to the Silver Whale. In fact, it's more likely they were hired as Marquis Ballad's and Kleist & Co.'s private army. So, Ballad... Ballad really is behind Kleist & Co. like I thought. I see.
So Hugo's family is involved in this. Well, Kleist & Co. has become a real powerhouse in recent years.
Marquis Ballad has been known to do whatever he so pleases. Supposedly, he's been pushing to become the next Duke Cayenne. I've noticed he's been giving orders to Brigadier General Bardius as though he owns the man. He's also one of the reasons the canyon has gone neglected.
I bet the Imperial government would just love to use that so they can swoop in and start barking out their own orders. Just like they did in Sutherland.
Would anyone mind if I summarized where we currently stand? We have 4 known Jaeger Corps roaming the area. The Red Constellation has, to put it mildly, connections to the Society. Someone we don't know's hired Zephyr, and I guess it's the Black Workshop, or they are the Black Workshop. And we have Needhog and an unidentified 4th Corps in purple that's surely Northern. Let's put aside Zephyr's deal for a moment. Have we confirmed if either Needhog or the Purple Corps were also hired help? I'm almost certain Needhog is indeed hired help, but those Purple Jaegers, they felt like they had some kind of obsession. Passion like that comes from something more personal than a contract.
Zephyr and the Red Constellation were opposing each other in Sutherland. If the Purple Jaegers and Nidhogg are similarly in opposition, then could there be some teamwork going on?
Some enemy of my enemy is my ally deal? It would explain why Zephyr and the Red Constellation haven't been moving. They could be waiting for their opening act of sorts to finish.
That's a good way of putting it.
Maybe we should look into this a little more. Don't forget our earlier lead.
I didn't know the Icy Maiden was with you. I won't run or hide anymore. Do your worst.
Give me a break.
I could turn you into the guild, you know, but we'd rather ask you some questions.
If you don't like that, we can also let Brigadier General Bardius at the Naval Fortress keep you company. You make for some prime suspicious activity when the Imperial Provincial Council's about to take place. I can escort him to the RMP, in which case interrogation will take place in Ordis or the capital's HQ.
Fine, I just need to spill, right?
Yes you do.
It's not like I got anything good to share.
Then share it.
I am an informant. I can't just give it to you.
Are you effing kidding me right now?
If you really want it.
Girls, please, get him.
What do you want? Mira? New info?
I want all three of you to step on me.
I don't know if we should say yes or not.
Okay. How could I? That old man was a real perv.
I'm sure he would have been thrilled to see you in your uniform and boots, Major. That is not something I feel comfortable knowing. At least his fetish worked to our favor?
Let us never mention this ever again.
It's not like stepping on him wasn't satisfying in a non-weird way for you three too, right? Anyway, we know where to go next. The high-end club, Noye Blanc, and members-only casino, Alicia.
The two places where Zephyr and the Red Constellation were last spotted. It's worth noting that Noye Blanc used to have other clubs in the capital and Crossbelt. They were once owned and operated by the Red Constellation for some extra cash.
Yeah, I thought that name sounded familiar. Oh, and I'm sure those were some squeaky clean storefronts. They sure were. Or, I mean, the one you see. The rights were sold after the Civil War before the military could seize them. It may be worth looking into the chance that they're still connected. Let's explore the options we have for now. Alright, so we'll go to the club and play with a few girls, chat them up, then we'll swing by the casino and ask the bunny girls to be my new cuddle bunnies. Sound good?
You are way too used to playing around.
This comes from Sarah. Well, I am in favor of hitting the club first. How'd you like to accompany us, Claire? I'd be happy to. I'm not used to exploring the nightlife, so if one of you could show me what it's all about, Sarah or Angelica. That is all I've ever wanted, my dear. Come, we'll have ourselves a champagne tower.
Hey, don't lump me in with her! I'm trying to be more mature.
As Claire joined the trio, they agreed to begin around 8 p.m. The night was certainly going to prove an interesting one.
The manager of the Icarus Mart has gone missing. Surely he must have been kidnapped by the evil Kleist & Co. Hugo Kleist, we'll get you this time. Oh, it was just a car accident. You win this time, Hugo Kleist. Huh?
No!
Let's turn up the heat!
Understood.
Gotcha. Yes, ma'am.
This is such a weird party!
That was pretty good.
Yes, let's keep up this pace.
For such a rare party end combo, that's all we get?
They've always had a kind of rivalry against each other, and this just doesn't come out like that. It's sad.
Damn old piece of crap.
What the hell? The Ashen Chevalier and 3 beautiful women have come to save me in the middle of the night after my truck breaks down?
I've had dreams that ended like this.
Everyone, you better look out because something probably really stupid and not all that dangerous is about to show up.
Yeah.
So it's a mole monster and not creepy yikes.
What the?
Oh no! Some kind of abyss worm!
Let's go full throttle.
Well, it certainly looks terrifying.
Yeah, I'll say it does. But as cool as this party is, I can't change quartz, so it's pretty crap. 50 to freeze.
Let's go!
Yeah, seal bad, don't do that, please.
Resonate! Divine Song Formation!
Divine Buff Formation!
I'm up!
I'll string you to pieces! Ah! Here's our chance!
An opening!
Quit sealing, everyone! Fortunately, I still have Divine Song up, so I can just go recure it.
Thanks!
And I guess, really, before it gets a turn, I could just use, like, Perfect Order or maybe Light Speed Flash to kind of jank its turn, you know?
I mean, the enemies don't have brave orders. You have brave orders.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Spirit Unification!
I don't have some sort of break boosting attack, though.
Fatal Helix is S+, yeah?
Get back!
Oh, good.
Now!
Here!
Huh?
It's 50 to freeze.
Shatter!
And this attack is 100% freeze. Ha! Gotcha.
Thanks to math, I figured out that was a 50% chance to be frozen.
Good job, Billy.
Yay!
How's this? Ah!
Let's go! Raging Fire Formation!
This one's on the house!
It was nice having turns while it lasted.
Yeah, he got 2 or 3 out, didn't he?
Roar! Helix Strike!
Now's my chance! Mortal Mirage!
This one's on the house!
Roar! Helix Strike!
How's this? Ah!
I kind of feel slightly bad, but...
No, you don't.
Now!
Here!
Smash everything. Go away.
Looks like you haven't missed a beat.
You've gotten even stronger, Angelica.
That thing wasn't playing around, but we were. Quest guy guessed it wasn't Hugo this time. Again.
Enough saving people and taking out monsters. Let's go hit up this club.
And take out monsters?
Well, I don't know if we'll take out the monsters. So, next on the list is Noi Blanc. It definitely looks the part of a high-end club. I expect they'll have a fine selection of both wine and women.
Okay, enough with the sparkling eyes.
I like how Sarah has basically just become the straight man to Angelica's, habits.
Comedy duo?
Yeah. Can I help you, person? Who are you, and why did you show up here? It's my first time visiting an establishment like this. I don't really look like much of a clubber, do I? How about we start by asking the staff some questions?
Oh, look at that. Someone's leaving. Of course.
Marquis Drunk Ballad.
Ooh, that year's 1176 Grand Chardonnay was divine.
He's here? I mean, we've heard that he was here. What's Marquis Ballad doing in Racquel?
Getting drunk, it would seem.
Thank you for choosing us as your hosts yet again. We look forward to your next visit.
It was an absolute delight, my good man. I shall be back tomorrow once all that crap has been dealt with.
Yes, sir. Did you say you'll be back to Myrrh?
Yes. Ah, and when I do, you may want to shout from the rooftops that there is the Duke's favorite place to be.
Sir, you misread your line. Perhaps you've had one too many. It was that this here, not there, is.
I'm drunk and noble, I don't care.
You honor us, sir.
Of course.
I think I might be drunk.
Then he turns to the soldier next to him. John, stick out your hand, and sticks out his hand, and then he goes right in the Duke's hand. Thank you, sir.
That guy's supposedly the next Duke Cayenne. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Drinking or partying or whatever is fine, but around now, shouldn't he be preparing for the Imperial Provincial Council? Is he even remotely competent? Contrary to his behavior, I've heard he's proven himself to be an excellent businessman. He turned quite a profit investing in the construction of a plant from the Rhineford Company. Oh, no, it's nothing. That just sets off red flags is all. That's a surprise. It's about the only good thing he's known for. As the temporary family head, he's mostly known for abusing his power. We'll be preparing the club now for all customers. Try to have everything ready by 9 p.m.
Yes, sir.
I need to fix my makeup. Oh, he is so gross. But he tips really well. Excuse me. Good evening. Were you hoping to come inside? I'm afraid we just finished hosting a private party.
And it is a mess.
We'll need a bit more time to prepare for our reopening. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to play. Do you host private events often? Not particularly. Marquis just happens to be a frequent customer.
I bet he is.
I cannot provide many details as part of our privacy policy, but he's been coming every day recently. Every day? Any useful information will be hard to come by.
How should we even broach the subject of the Red Constellation?
Now, may I ask you something, sir?
Huh?
Are you the Ashen Chevalier, Mr. Rean Schwarzer? Maybe they left him a message.
Huh!
I mean, he could be trying to come up with some way to broach the topic himself, like, I may have some idea of why you're here.
I see.
Well, you surprised me. I was hoping it wouldn't be as easy to recognize in the dark.
It's almost like wearing the exact same thing and everything that I do has drawbacks.
I've developed a good eye since I started working here. You also stand out when accompanied by such lovely faces. Might I presume, then, that you have some interest in our old management?
Wow, this guy's good!
That obvious, huh?
Wait a minute. Are you gonna tell us about the ogre and her little entourage?
They may have showed up here, but if so, it was as customers, so
Yeah.
they're not in charge of running a Noye Blanc anymore. You could take it that way, I suppose. One does try one's best to be discreet.
I'm kind of sad this guy doesn't have a name.
Yeah, right? The last time they were here was a few days ago. They should be long gone from Racquel at this point.
Oh, okay, good.
And I see. That's a shame. Thanks for cutting right to the chase. Is this an admission that they're still affiliated with this location? Not in the least. They were only here to give their regards. Remember, Jaegers aren't illegal in the Empire.
Yeah, Jaegers are legit businesses. They just often do illegitimate things.
There are good ones and bad ones, and we've seen examples of both of them. I just thought I'd save you a bit of time. It would please me so if you return next time as a customer. It would be both an educational experience for you and a joy to our hostesses to serve one of your status.
Quite the businessman.
You can count on me to come back, baby. Excuse us then.
Down, girl!
We now know for certain that Noye Blanc was once a source of income for the Red Constellation. It's hard to say if they're still affiliated. They might very well be, but that manager, from my perspective, was sincere. I don't believe he was lying either.
What would be the point for him?
It's not like he was going to get in trouble regardless.
Yeah!
So, should we put the Red Constellation investigation on hold? I think so. We're short on time, so let's move on. Next is the members-only Casino Alicia, which had information on Zephyr.
All right, ready when you are.
I just wanted to say, Hey, Monk, I got some gossip for you.
I guess he ran out of his soldiers' hands. Your lordship, I told you drinking so much would be dangerous.
Not as dangerous as you're driving. Here comes the next wave.
Just don't drink that much. I don't want to go anywhere near that. All of us, let us pull out our Arcuses and then contact Monk. We should avoid attracting attention. Come on.
Oh, it wasn't something for Monk. That makes me sad.
I want to embarrass powerful members of society.
Oh, don't you...
Oh my god, I actually started faking it to the point where it...
Don't do that!
Excuse me. I gotta go drink some water now. I'm not making it up, honestly.
Interestingly enough, people believe that the reason that you want to throw up when you see someone else throw up dates back to the time when we were like nomadic hunters.
Oh yeah,
So
the
if
communal
someone-
thing.
So
Like,
if someone eats food and they suddenly throw up, it triggers your brain in case the food is bad or poisoned or
Yeah.
something like that. So
Yeah.
you also throw up.
like, I have eaten that food as well, so I should also throw it up.
As a safety thing, psychology is really weird.
So when are you gonna share the story of your throw up in a car when you were a kid that prompted like a chain vomit of several other children all over the place?
Never.
Yeah, that's a true story. Chain vomiting. Why do you think Billy brought that up?
Because I wanted to tell an interesting, potentially scientific fact. There are some truths in our past we must never face. And now time to not gamble.
I say that like I'm disappointed. I just want to win prizes. Are you kidding? Gambling in video games is usually a fantastic way to like break the game or something. Here's where Zephyr was last spotted.
Because that's what we need, another way to break the game.
I suppose you're right.
In we go then.
Welcome to Alicia.
Would you care to show us your membership card?
Would you care to sell us one? I knew we'd need a membership card on account of having to talk to both of you several times.
What's this? New customers.
Why not register with us? It's only 1,000 mira per person.
That's pretty cheap.
And actually, maybe it's a little more expensive than I want it to be, but in terms of what we can afford, yeah, sure. If one of you registers, you can also bring friends as guests. That's not a bad price. All right, I'll register. Please, Rean, allow the RMP to cover.
It's fine. He's all grown up. Let me show off a little for us.
Oh, certainly. How is getting a card showing off?
Woohoo! I'll get you set up right away.
After a simple and exciting registration process, Rean received his membership card.
I wonder if, for some reason, you didn't have the money, could you get stuck here?
Oh, no, Claire would cover you.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Ooh, these smooth vibes.
This is really nice.
Tell me about it.
It's a shame Randy isn't here. It's certainly right at home in the city of entertainment, and look how crowded it is. It's a shame we don't have time to play tonight. Well, there's always next time. Did you get yourself a membership already?
Sheesh, you really gonna come back, huh?
Anyway, this is where Zephyr was last spotted. Be careful. Right.
Well, the members of Zephyr are very particular, so you should be able to see them coming from a mile away.
Well, unless it's just a regular member.
There aren't any regular members of Zephyr. What are you talking about? It's only those three.
But at least those three in particular were spotted. Oh, we can't play!
You'll have to quell your gambling habit some other way, David.
Well. I guess we found them.
Like I said, a mile away.
I really wasn't expecting that they'd actually be here, especially all three of them. We heard that these three in particular had been sighted, but, you know,
Yeah.
it's some crowd over by the poker table. I guess we had better take a look. They just keep warning us.
Warning, the story will progress.
I'm fine with that, though. Excuse me. Ugh.
Oh yeah, this hand's a beaut.
Well, ain't this a bitch? I messed up. Say, is it too late to back out on that bet?
Yes.
That's unbecoming of the king, you know.
Oh, low blow.
All right, dealer, let's get this show on the road.
If you would, gentlemen, please show your hands.
Read 'em and weep.
Sorry, 4 of a kind.
What? Come on!
For the love of Adios, you gotta take it easy on this old fart. I might have played you a little too hard on this one.
Oh, come on!
Are you serious?
Come on! A royal flush? The hell? I've only ever seen one in my life! This one!
Oh?
You gotta be kidding me! Well, you certainly know how to bluff. You've won all the chips on the table.
Sorry, but let me have this one. You still got it, boss.
You had to have been cheating, right? Don't you know what the odds on those things are?
Where were you, Zeno? I thought traps were your thing.
I'm not cheating in a game!
You're young. You can bounce back from a loss or two. What do you say? How about the winner buys the losers a drink?
Damn it! Get off your high horse! Aren't you...
Well, hey, nice to see you again. Where'd I see you before? Sutherland? You're a sight for sore eyes, Purple Lightning.
Saw her a couple days ago. This is the thing, I still think we might end up in a fight with him, just they're not gonna be unfriendly about it.
Right. Yeah, good to see you too, Jaeger King.
I'm amazed you can greet us so casually. Hey, Sarah, did you ask him why he's alive? If he's the Jaeger King, then he is Fees. You would be the head of Zephyr, correct?
Long time no see, I see, maiden.
Have I seen this other one around somewhere before?
Maybe over in, a different province, Nordia?
You'd make any man jealous being surrounded by such beauties.
It's not my fault.
All right. What do you say we take this little chat to that lounge by the corner? That is what you came here for, isn't it?
Yes, please.
Are we finally gonna get some answers?
I don't see why they wouldn't just talk to us before. I also like how Zeno is just toast. I mean, there's no way he's hammered.
What? You didn't order a drink? The night is still young. Don't be shy about the price. It's all on me.
Easy for you to say. Thanks for the offer, but we're in the middle of work.
Not to mention, I don't have the balls to get drunk in front of you guys. Suppose it never hurts to be cautious. Aw, you're gonna make me cry. And what, might I ask, brings the daughter of one of the 4 great houses and the icy maiden to me?
I'm not here in any official capacity. It would be a waste to not enjoy Racquel's nightlife after coming all the way to Lamar.
Fair enough. Take a load off then. By the way, I always wanted to thank you for taking care of Fee.
That's not something you need to thank us for. We were classmates, of course I'd help her.
Fee decided on her own to join Class 7 and become a bracer. If you've got time to thank us, then why not go talk to her? Ouch, you don't mince words, do you?
It does sting a little. Guess you got us.
Still, as we told you on the Pantagruel, we appreciate you looking after her.
All right. Do you mind if we get back to business? They probably should have talked family for a minute. Gets a little bit more of the bond thing going. You're not gonna pretend it's some coincidence we saw you here, right? What are you helping the Black Workshop with? Oh, this is really nice.
You don't mince words either. I like that. Why not ask a little more then? Aren't you curious about what you saw in Sutherland?
Yeah, I mean, you may as well ask him everything while you got him here. That shadow that seemed like it was in stealth mode. Come to think of it, wasn't Ordine also like that?
The one behind Azure Siegfried? Yeah.
That was Ordine.
Yeah, right.
Sure, I'm curious, but will you actually give me an answer?
Not for free. We Jaegers aren't ones to just talk to anyone.
He's not pulling out a gun, he's pulling out a cigar. Or cards, okay.
How about we play this?
What is that?
Vanish Masters?
Are you serious? Is that a Vanish Masters deck? I think it is.
We've been playing recently. Here's the real game. If you beat all of us, we might be inclined to let you in on what you want to know.
That's all we have to do?
You sure are a real piece of work. Boss.
I'm not gonna back you up if you complain about this later.
We should always give the young a fighting chance. Besides, the reward is always sweeter when you take it by force. So, how about it, Schwarzer? That's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
Like father, like daughter, huh? If that's what you want, I accept.
I've played Blade, so if it's easy to pick up, I'll join in. The only problem is if I need to make my own deck from scratch.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to make your own deck from scratch. I mean, I can make you one, but it's not gonna be that good. If only this were blackjack or poker.
We can't make this too easy for you, Major. I've got two of the same deck. Seems fair enough if we use an identical set, yeah?
I would say so. Let me be the judge for this. We need someone to look out for cheating.
Do as you like.
I'll play one then.
I'll play two. How should we do the matchups?
I'll go against a purple lightning.
Then I'll take the Icy Maiden.
I guess that leaves, to the surprise of no one, me and you.
Now, don't bare your fangs just yet. Save those for the game.
Angelica confirmed the decks were indeed identical before allowing the games to begin. This really stinks for Rean, because it means that I don't get to use my I will crush you Vanish Masters deck.
Are we going to play it?
You had better let me play at least one. I'll play Transmute. Hey, Transmute's a pretty decent control card. I'm telling you, you don't want to use that card just yet.
You're good. I'll use my Blaze to power up and do 6 points against the Master.
Ah, someone's using Blitz. Actually, that would be a 7 at that point. So I don't know what he attacked with, but these are good things. That was a strong move. It's like they actually know how to play this game and I am a newbie. How are you two holding up? They're both fine, but the other side's pushing hard.
Come on now, focus more on your own game. You don't want to miss what I'll do next. I activate the Kyria Bell card. Damage to all.
I can't lose here.
You all suck.
Yeah, can I use my own frickin' deck, please?
What?
What on earth?
Just what are you all doing here?
We're here to rescue you again.
Oh my god.
I thought that we would be coming to rescue the adults, but instead all the adults are playing a children's game. Instructor, and everyone else. And you too, Zephyr! You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Took us long enough to find you.
Hey, I remember you lot. See some new faces, too.
Nice to see you again, Black Rabbit.
What brings you guys here?
That's our line.
I like how they're just basically friendly and polite to everyone.
Yeah.
We came all this way to find you playing cards.
You called it!
Yeah, I called it.
Let's talk later.
Okay then.
You got a better deck? Well, it doesn't matter if you have a better deck. Right? We all have to use the same one, which sucks.
Right. Let me sub in via Valentine. I can turn your game around.
You doing subs? Hey, is this legal?
I know this game to some extent. I'm not quite as adept with complex calculations as you, Major, but would you mind if I took your place? Are you too serious?
I'd rather have them, yeah.
Yeah, I've hit my limit.
It's true that they most likely know the game better than us. Do you take issue with the change? Hey, the board state's gonna be the same.
Yeah. I don't, personally.
Nothing wrong with mixing things up. Let's see how you play. Are you two really sure?
Well, this is an interesting turn of events. Let's say we start over with them.
Oh, bless you, sir.
He's being fair.
Why even offer when you're the one who's winning?
You've been too focused on what your partners were doing. Doesn't make it as fun for me. Let's start fresh and take the game seriously this time.
All right, if you insist.
I'll even let you play with your own deck if you want.
You're toast.
I'm sticking with mine, of course.
I know that you've got Blaze, Transmute, and Kyria Bell in there. Understood. Should I keep using the Jaeger King's deck, or should I rely on mine?
Oh, we might get AP if we use his.
Okay, no, I have to know the answer to that. I don't like looking something like this up, but, I mean, if I can use my own deck...
He's toast.
He's freaking toast. I'll probably beat him with his deck too, but I just don't know what's in there.
Yeah, you don't understand how it all works.
If one of these actually gives you a benefit, then it's worth it. I hate doing this though. Oh ho! It appears as though winning with your personal deck gets you extra AP.
He's boned.
He is host. Well, since you're fine with it, I'll go ahead and use my own deck.
Good. All right, ready when you are.
Let me see if I need to sideboard in some different cards. No, I should be good.
Are they gonna be okay?
I don't know, but what choice do we have? We're not even doing anything. His opponent is none other than the Jaeger King. We'll simply have to wait and commentate from the side.
In other circles, I'm known as the Vanish Master's King. No, I'm lying. Good luck, kids!
And to you as well, Rean. I got this, Major. All right, then let the rematch between Rutger and Rean begin. Here goes.
Bring it.
Beast, huh?
Oh!
I actually prefer going second in this game. See, that's why I wanted to go second.
Those magic crystals are good.
Holy!
Oof. I can see that he's actually going to be a real opponent, but let's see what this does. The skill is draw a card, counterattacks deal +2, and it's a 4 with 30 and it gives you 4 mana. Okay, so this is the best master, period. Man, that must be nice. Having card draw and humongous power.
Well, there's that stellar AI at work, because he just moved his guardian up front.
I'll just heal the knight and fling myself at the bad guys. Now, I will fling the Raccoons. Oh no, my Raccoon died!
Oh look, you got another Raccoon!
Oh no, my Raccoon died! Oh, for crying out loud, am I gonna get anything good? Well, if this is what you're giving me, I'll take it. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Earth. Oh no, Racquel. There we go. Well, I admit that I have gotten some pretty darn poor draws. Having said that,
It's about time to turn this around.
maybe. It would be awfully embarrassing if it isn't. So let's just get rid of this horrible monster. I like this. Woo! Okay, now I can safely drop the Blix out there. I mean, he can't just continuously barf out cards forever.
I don't know, he's got a lot of mana built up.
Well, maybe he can. Dark! Ah, dang!
Good God!
Okay. See if I can pull this off.
Oh my God!
Uh-oh. Oh, you're an idiot.
Oh no!
Okay. I gotta do it like that. I gotta kill them as they come out.
Can't give him a chance to build up forces.
Yeah. Ah! Got a lot of big stuff. Oh, I think I win.
Oh, thank God.
Right? Don't I win?
15. Yes, you win.
Boom!
Just freaking kill him already.
Boom!
Now for the coup de grace.
Let's move over here. And boom! Gotcha! Told you my deck would do it! Just sucked that I didn't get any good cards for half the match, but it all worked out. The master's been defeated. Rean wins. I won.
Guess that does it. Yeah! I believed in you the entire time.
Congrats on the win. But Muse and Ash are still playing.
What? That all you got?
What is that? 3 blazes? Not blaze, Vanish? What the hell? 3 vanishes for 18 18? You're killing me! How long you been holding on to those? Don't tell me you were...
You ain't gonna say I cheated without proof, are ya? It's just common sense to hold on to your best move to the very end.
Oh man, I like you.
And that's the end of my turn. And the end of the game. I lost. I'd say using Uptide in round 3 saw to that. You did well to think so far ahead.
Isn't Uptide, it like powers up all... Is it water cards? It's like a mass power-up, so if you pop out some Recus or something... I don't know, I've never really made an elemental deck and have just focused on the precise things I want for the precise costs that I want.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I just happen to have good draws.
And the thing about good draws in a competitive card game, like a deck building game, they happen because you put the cards there in the ratio that you put them in. This wasn't the deck that she had made, so of course she was playing with a good deck. So everyone won. I'm surprised they were all able to make a comeback.
Yeah, because those two didn't restart their battle. They picked up where Sarah and Claire left off.
Does that mean that Sarah was like, derp, what does Vanish?
Maybe.
Each of them displayed an impressive amount of strategy.
Ash probably cheated, but at least he's good enough to hide it. Didn't think all three of us would slip up. Guess I really am getting old.
For some reason, it doesn't feel like we won. By the way, there is no way that farking master you're using is legal. Not only did my students have to come in and save me, but you gave me a second shot when you were winning.
Yeah, but a win's a win. I keep my promises.
Time for your reward. I'll answer a few questions for you.
How many questions you gonna answer?
That thing I showed you is called Zector.
Zector, huh?
Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
Fair enough, I'm assuming it's a divine knight, or some type of artificial divine knight? Fair enough, let's move on to some other stuff that you'll actually talk about. That was kind of cool to get the name.
You mean the one we saw at Sutherland? Zector feels like a suitable name for a divine knight.
Here's what else I want to know. Including Zephyr, I've noticed 4 groups in action. That makes you the Red Constellation, Needhog, and an unidentified group of purple Jaegers. What's everyone's objective here? Keep it going, straight shooter.
Figured you'd ask. Each corps has different objectives, but you could break it down to 2 sides. On one side, you've got the Red Constellation and those purple Jaegers.
Okay, that makes sense.
On the other side, you've got us and Needhog. They were hired by the government.
They were. However, if Rutger's with the Black Workshop, we've been calling that one for a long time, that they're working for the government. Or the Black Workshop or something like that, but indirectly.
The government hired Jaegers?
That does clear up some things. And the teams are about in line with what we expected. Just to make sure, Zephyr and Needhog are on the same side, but you weren't hired by the government, right?
Exactly.
We've got similar interests, so we're choosing to back them up.
I'll bet you already know who hired us. And you probably already know the Red Constellation is siding with the Society.
Right.
Which brings us to what you don't know. The identity of the Purple Jaegers.
Northern, I presume?
Surely you've realized who they are by now, Sarah Valestein.
Context clues, everyone!
The dead soldiers who, even after losing the Northern War, couldn't throw their pride away. The deserters from the Northern Jaegers.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? The Northern Jaegers?
Are they? They're a large-scale Jaeger Corps, which was based in the former North Ambria state.
I was afraid of this. Sarah.
Hey, hold up!
We won, and you're not giving us jack besides a name and who's backing who?
That really was a lot, frankly.
Yeah!
And we won because they let us win. It's not that, didn't actually win the matches or whatever, unless Ash did cheat.
I admit to nothing.
They gave us the chances they gave us.
Yeah.
What can I say? We're fine with letting a little secret slip out here and there, but you ain't earned more than that. I think that's plenty for now.
Oh!
Screw off.
I knew it.
He had a winning hand.
I will say, though, those were some solid matches. See you again soon.
If that was Rutger's hand, that was not a winning hand. I beat him.
Well, no, I understand that, but that seems to be what their reactions are implying.
Yeah, I know, but I could see what those cards were.
This was fun. Later.
Even if he would have transmuted the Blix, the 11-point Blix. Well, first off, it wasn't an 11-point Blix at that point. I blazed on my turn, so I would have hit the other one, okay? And even if I would have done it then, he couldn't have killed me in one more turn. Yeah, so he drops 2 of the little 3/6 heaven dudes who have the ranged attack, right? You understand, the hit points and everything I had, I still would have killed him. He did not hold the winning hand. I had that match. And I didn't need to draw any more cards to have that match. What pride? What are you talking about, pride?
Should the chance come, let's play again. Until then...
Look at his cards.
That was his hand? I'm not gonna comment on any of this. I said it all. Well, actually, if that's a Vanish, that's different, I guess. It looked like it was the 3/6 heaven thing, but perhaps I'm wrong. You'll know! He could have dealt lethal damage with this combination. And he would have been free to play them at the end. It was going easy on us. That goes here, and this goes there. I see.
What? Look at his master! Was he cheating too?
Thanks, Ash! There is no way that thing is legal!
I don't think he was. He's just that good.
Yeah, the card is just that good! You could never have a card like that in a legitimate competitive card game! Never have a card that good! Like, what's that gonna be? Like $1,000 on the secondary market?
Well, he left his deck, so it's ours now!
Surely not.
Well played, Jaeger King. Well, as he said, a win is a win, and we got some answers.
It didn't sound like much, but what he said spoke volumes. You should be proud, Rean. You too as well, Muse and Ash.
Aw, thank you. Heh, no prob.
I should have said it first. Thanks for helping me. But you will explain why you were in a casino unsupervised, I'm sure. I do recall having to register for a member's card, and oh, you've already got one, Ash, don't you?
Come on, use your brain. Oh dear, I've suddenly become lightheaded after such an intense match and cannot speak. Catch me, Instructor Rean. Wait, we're only here 'cause... okay, we're just as guilty.
At least they were able to help the instructor. Honestly, what's the big deal? If we hadn't come, they would have lost and not gotten the information. How are we in trouble? Perhaps I should practice Vanish Masters in my spare time.
Aren't you one of the people we can duel?
Yeah. You don't get a free pass just because you know how to play a card game.
Unacceptable.
Now they're all in trouble. You have acted without leave again and again.
Yep, but it keeps working out. No, they need to be punished.
Yes.
But not really that heavily. But they need to face some punishment because they never get in trouble.
You need to have discipline, especially in a military academy. Why exactly did you feel it was necessary to chase after Instructor Schwarzer? That's...
We have no excuses. Indeed. Major, I've already given them a harsh warning.
And we've seen what it does.
I think maybe that might be enough.
Silence! This is my task as commanding officer! Disregarding the rules and sneaking out is unacceptable! To make sure that's clear, I'm going to drill it into your skulls from now to lights out. But staying up too late is terrible for my complexion. Hey, we're all wiped out, so could you just keep it short, please?
Michael will now slay them until they are dead. Zector, huh? It sounds like it's from a different genre of robot series.
It's a shame, but I suppose it is what it is.
Hey, a little tough love every now and then might do them some good. Haven't they been getting away with all their evil misdeeds? Don't see anybody else other than them breaking any rules. It just feels wrong since they came and saved my bacon. I mean, they're the reason we got that info from the Jaeger King.
You can worry about the punishment some other time. Right now, we should be focusing on what we learned. Yeah.
dealing with a branch unit of Northern Jaegers, people of the Annex Northumbria. The Fire Eaters, the ones who wouldn't let it go.
It's been half a year since the annexation at the end of the Northern War. Most of the Northern Jaegers were drafted into the Imperial Army. Still, a large number of them went AWOL.
Because they just wouldn't accept it.
Yeah.
So... That's right. Until now, they were believed to have fled to the Midwest. I never thought we'd encounter them here in Lamar. Given that they were wearing new gear, do you think the Society is backing them? Well, they seem to be on the same side as the Red Constellation, so it's a possibility. Keep in mind that during the Northern War, the thing that Rean mainly did was fight archaisms.
Right.
Where do you get those?
Yeah.
There's only one seller.
Well, until Schmidt completes his new chaisms.
Damn, this is turning into a real headache. By the way, is anyone else surprised to hear that the Empire, like the government, hired Needhog? They didn't share that information with the RMP.
Oh ho!
Or the Ironbloods.
Yeah.
But I hear that the Intelligence Division often hires Jaegers for their Black Ops. Lecter should be able to shine some light on that if we ask him tomorrow.
If he feels like answering.
If you threaten him, he'll pop out bits of info like that.
That's enough, Revelt.
Did you know about this?
You may be off duty, but it's not your place to collect classified government information. Try to remember that you are the foremost representative of the Railway Military Police. I'm just chewing everyone out tonight. I am not going to stop.
Okay, so Major Michael does not outrank Major Claire. They're majors in the same organization. Are you saying that Michael has more behind-the-scenes power than an Ironblood in the RMP?
That, or he's...
I mean, yeah, he's just kind of chewing
concerned.
around. But, well, yeah, but I'm just saying, if he objects to something that the principal does at Thor's, well, he gets what he wants.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, he may be the commanding officer for the field exercise, but Claire's not involved in... I'm just saying, this man either is more powerful than everyone realizes, or he just keeps reaching out and assuming more and more power all on his own, and nobody ever stops him.
A message came in from HQ. You're to be in Heimdall by sunrise. As for the rest of you, you may depart tomorrow morning. It's already late after all.
As for the rest of you, tomorrow you leave.
Yeah. Sheesh, I know it's his job to be stone-faced, but would it kill him to lighten up a little?
Yeah, probably it would.
He's pretty sweet when it comes to his students, really. You gotta believe me.
It's true, he's stuck serving two masters, but he really does try. Seriously, you should have seen him when he first started. He softened up quite a bit.
That's true.
Is that so?
Okay, we've shared the information we learned today with all the relevant parties. Instructor Sarah, Major Claire, why don't you two take the guest room for tonight?
Very well. Thank you for your hospitality.
That's our Toa, always ready for anything. Oh, you're too kind. Angie, and I say this very hesitantly, why don't you bunk with me?
Of course, I'm always happy to share your bed.
I'm used to it.
Incidentally, did you know that Toa has always been sleeping with a bear trap in the bed just in case something like this happened?
How do you know that?
She's been doing it for years, so she should be safe. Don't ask.
The fact that Ash was sleeping in that position kind of shows he has a difficulty lowering his guard.
If he was asleep.
Well, his eyes were closed. I assume he was asleep, but I guess there's no way to know for sure.
Randy can fall asleep so quickly. They say it's proof you're a good soldier if you can sleep when you're told. I bet they've got a lot to talk about. It's the first time in a year they've seen each other, just like me and the rest of Class 7. Moon's out tonight. Maybe I'll go get some fresh air. I'll be leaving early tomorrow, too, so I need to make sure I'm not up too much longer, but I'm sure finding out that basically everyone is awake, talking to all of them, finding someone to play Vanish Masters with, and either one book hidden somewhere or optional quest shouldn't tire me out too much. Oh, plus all the mandatory seats. You know that's what it's gonna be!
Yep, going out for some night air.
Seriously? They're locking us inside this train? What if someone attacks? It'll be a death trap!
That's pretty heavily armored.
There we go. That's a much more pleasant sight to end with.
Come on, Rean, get a drink with me!
May as well.